everyone, Robin Smith here with Elite Golf and Running and Health Steps in Physical Therapy. I'm going to show you today how to measure to see if you have appropriate ankle mobility and calf flexibility to stay in posture during your golf swing. One thing that's found in research, if we are stiff down at the foot and ankle, what it can happen is we can easily, as we're going through the golf swing, if you don't have the flexibility through the foot and ankle needed to go into supination, pronation, it's hard to stay in posture as you're coming down, and people tend to come up and lose posture. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways of how you can check to see if you have adequate flexibility and what to do about it. This is the half kneeling ankle dorsiflexion test to see if you have adequate mobility down at the foot and ankle to go through your entire golf swing without compensation of potentially coming out of posture because of loss of mobility down at the foot and ankle. So what you would do is get down on one knee by a wall, and you can measure 5 inches out from the wall, from your big toe to the wall, or you can use a fist length. That's about 5 inches, so you can put your fist at the wall, scoot that big toe up there, and in this test what you need to do is keep the heel down and translate straight forward and see if you can touch the wall. If you compensate and the heel comes up or the knee dives in or out, that's not a passing test. So another way to do it is you could put a stick or a golf club or something like that in front of you, get your fist down in front or measure 5 inches, keep that straight and see if you can go straight forward. Here's an exercise called Search and Destroy to help to get a little more flexibility or mobility through what we call the soleus, or part of the calf, and improve that ankle dorsiflexion mobility. So what you would do is grab a massage stick or a rolling pin, get into that half kneeling position, go into where you get that resistance or kind of feel that barrier, and you will roll up and down on that calf, finding those areas that are most sore and tight and really working those for a good minute or so. So up and down like this, trying to gain a little more range of motion as you go if possible. That's a great way to improve your flexibility. Another way to improve your ankle mobility is to perform this exercise near a wall. What you do is you stand as far as you can away from the wall that you are able to actually bring that knee straight forward and touch it, keeping the heel down. So if I get back too far, my heel's gonna pop up. If I'm too close, it's not challenging at all. So find that spot where it's challenging and you can barely touch the wall. If there's any knee pain present, do not do this exercise. It should be pain-free. But here you're mobilizing the ankle joint and you're gonna go back and forth. So you just hold for a second, come back. Hold for a second, come back. Then I like to start to work those movements of supination and pronation that we also need during the golf swing. So I'll come in, come back up, go straight forward, come back up, and go out, come back up. So it's 3 different positions: straight forward, in, and out. Again, if there's any knee pain present with this, we'll do a different exercise, but this is a great one to improve mobility down at the foot and ankle.